In this video, I'll give you the ultimate guide about trends. I will teach you 3 methods for trend identification. You will completely learn how you can use pure price action to identify trends and trend changes. Then I will introduce some price action indicators that identify trends based on price action concepts, and finally some momentum indicators that can help you with identifying trends. But before we start, if you like my contents, please support the channel by liking the video and subscribing to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Also make sure you follow me on X, where I post educational tips and tricks and chart analysis. Alright, let's begin with identifying trends by the help of price action. In financial markets, at any given time, the market can be in 2 situations, either trending or not trending, and when it is trending, it can be either uptrend or downtrend. In uptrend, the price is generally going up, and in downtrend, the price is generally going down. But this going up or down doesn't mean that the price go all the way up or down in a straight line. No, there is always counter trend movement. For example, here the general direction of the price is up, but there are times that the price was moving down. So in an uptrend, we have a structure like this. The price goes up and then a little bit down, again goes up and then a little bit down. So in an uptrend, the price makes higher highs and higher lows. You can clearly see that every high is higher than the previous high, and every low is also higher than the previous low. So in an uptrend, the price makes higher highs and higher lows. And this is the structure of an uptrend. As long as the price makes higher highs and higher lows, we say that the market is in an uptrend. And you can draw uptrend line by connecting the higher lows. Trend line is not necessarily a line, and it can be a zone, and again not necessarily a linear zone. The important point is that every low is higher than the previous low. So as long as the price is making higher highs and higher lows, we say that the market is in an uptrend. But if the price fails to make higher high, it is a signal that probably the uptrend is weakening. For example, here you can see that the price couldn't pass the previous high and then went down. This is a signal that probably the uptrend is ending and maybe a reversal is going to happen. But until now, we just have a signal on the weakness of the uptrend, and the structure of the uptrend is not broken yet. If the price breaks the last higher low and goes below this level, the structure of the uptrend is broken, and it is a stronger signal now that the uptrend probably ended. The price may go to a trading range, or a reversal may happen and starting off a downtrend. In a downtrend, the price makes lower highs and lower lows. Every high is lower than the previous high, and every low is lower than the previous low. This is the structure of a downtrend, and as long as the price is making lower highs and lower lows, the market is in a downtrend. The structure of the downtrend is broken when the price goes above the last lower high. This is a signal that probably the downtrend ended and the price may go to a trading range, or a new uptrend may start in the market. Until now, you learned how you can identify trends by the help of price action. I explained the structure of an uptrend and downtrend, so you know that if the price is making higher highs and higher lows, the market is in an uptrend, and if the price is making lower highs and lower lows, the market is in a downtrend. And if the market is not in these 2 conditions, and you cannot see the structure of an uptrend or downtrend, the market is not trending. Alright, now I want to introduce 2 price action indicators that by the help of price action concepts, they help you with trend identification. But before that, I'm proud to announce that I have published a book, The Art of Price Action Trading, which is a complete guide to price action analysis. The link is in the description, and you can get it later if you want to master price action trading. Alright, let's add the first indicator. Here we click on indicators and we search trend lines version 2. This one, which is written by Lonesome the Blue. Alright, when you add this indicator, if there is an identifiable trend based on the conditions that I explained earlier, the indicator tries to add the best trend line for the current trend of the market. This is useful to give you an idea if there is already a trend in the market or not. But if, for example, there is no trend in the market and the price is in a trading range, the indicator also doesn't show any trend line, because for example here you can see that the price is not moving in the structure of an uptrend or downtrend, so there is no trend in the market. Alright, now let me introduce the second price action indicator. Here we click on indicators and we search adaptive trend finder, this one, which is an editor specs indicator and written by Julian Egze. Alright, when you add this indicator, it identifies the current trend and it tries to draw the best trend channel for the current trend of the market. By default, it is doing it for the current short-term trend of the market. And if you go to the settings of the indicator, here you can see that there is an option, use long-term channel. And if we turn this on, the indicator identifies the longer term trend of the market and shows a trend channel for this longer term trend. This is one of the best indicators on TradingView that can help you with identifying trends and the general direction of the market in two perspectives, short term and long term. Alright, now let me introduce momentum indicators that can help you with identifying trends. Let me add the first one. Here we click on indicators and we search MACD, this one. Moving average convergence divergence, but we need to change its settings because MACD with the default settings is not suitable for trend identification. So here we go to the settings of MACD and here for the fast length we set it at 100. For the slow length, we set it at 200, and here for the signal length, we set it at 50, and then we go to the style tab and we remove the MACD line and signal line because we only need the histogram. Alright, with the settings that we made, now MACD can effectively help us with trend identification. When above the center line and green, the market is trending up, and when below the center line and red, the market is trending down. Alright, now let me add the second indicator. Here we click on indicators and we search CCI, this one, Commodity Channel Index. But this is not only for commodity market and you can use it in any market. For trend identification, you need to change the settings. So here we go to the settings of the indicator and here in the inputs tab, here for the length we set it at 100. CCI with length of 100 can effectively help you with trend identification. When CCI line is above the center line, the market is in an uptrend, and when CCI line is below the center line, the market is trending down. Alright, let's add the next indicator. This one is actually a volatility based indicator and ATR is used in the calculation. Here we click on indicators and we search pivot point super trend, this one, which is an editor specs indicator and written by Lonesome the Blue. This is a newer version of Supertrend, and in compared to the original version of Supertrend, it performs better. When the line is above the price and red, the market is trending down, and when the line is below the price and the color is green, the market is in an uptrend. Alright, in this video, I explained 3 methods for identifying trends. First, I explained price action method, and then I introduced 2 price action indicators, and finally 2 momentum based indicators and 1 volatility based indicator that can help you with identifying trends. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video and good luck with your trading.